Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips is facing yet another storm of criticism after targeting a Tory MP for missing yesterday's important debate on tackling violence against women and girls. Her comments have sparked outrage, and it seems the backlash isn't letting up anytime soon. This isn't the first time Phillips has come under fire. Earlier, she rejected calls for a national inquiry into grooming gangs, a decision that drew heavy criticism from the public. Now, she's in hot water once again, and many are questioning her ability to lead on such a crucial issue. What's even more surprising is Phillips' reaction to the criticism. Rather than addressing the concerns, she's been accused of playing the victim, particularly following Elon Musk's recent comments about her. The backlash has left her visibly shaken, and her attempts to shift the narrative don't seem to be working. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at this growing controversy. What's really going on here? Why has Jess Phillips' leadership become such a flashpoint? And how should we interpret the public's anger? Stick around as we dive into the details and discuss the bigger picture.
In response to the reports and failings in Rotherham 10 years ago, it's something that the Prime Minister first called for 12 years ago, based on his experience as Director for Public Prosecutions. And the case was clear then, but we've lost a decade and we need to get on with it now. Second, we'll also legislate to make grooming an aggravating factor in the sentencing of child sexual offences, because the punishment must fit the terrible crime. And third, we will overhaul the information and evidence that is gathered on child sexual abuse and exploitation and embed it in a clear new performance framework for policing, so these crimes are taken far more seriously. The independent inquiry recommended as one of its first recommendations a single core data set on child abuse and protection, but that's never been done. We'll introduce a single child identifier in the Children Wellbeing Bill and a much stronger police performance framework, including new standards on public protection, child abuse and exploitation. We're accelerating the work of the Child Sexual Exploitation Police Task Force, set up rightly under the previous government, and there has been a 25% increase in arrests between July and September of this year. That sits alongside the tackling organisation.
The person I'm going to respond to is the Minister opposite. Sorry, the shadow. No, she's not actually the Shadow Minister. The Shadow Minister in this brief isn't here.